how to create a proxy file and make your editing very fast. I mean super fast. What is a proxy? A proxy is a down resolution form of a very high resolution file. Example, 8K turned into a standard definition file, or 8K turned into an HD file that you can smoothly and easily work with on your machine. Makes your edit flow very fast. Let's go create some proxy. I have a 4K file here which was taken from my Parrot Anafi. Happens to be a drone, very smallish and unique, very powerful drone from the Parrot manufacturers of the drone. The latest Anafi review of that drone right here in the link below. Alright, so all we need is a Premiere Pro, a media encoder, and a little of a Photoshop. Let's go. So I have opened up Premiere Pro already, and this is the file I want to convert into a proxy file so that I can work with it. So let's check the file. This properties, as you can see, this is confirmed. It is a 4K file, like I told you, for my Parrot Anafi drone. We have the review of that drone in the link below. Check it out and you will love to get one for yourself. Very quiet and very powerful. Now we have a 4K file. We need to work with it, and this machine that I'm using is not so much of a powerful computer. It is a standard, or I can say a low standard. Cannot work with 4K files, 8K files, 6K files, and we're now going to do the magic, the proxy magic. That's how I call it. Alright, so let's go into it. And as we check this is a 4K file, we want to create proxy. First of all, what you need to do is to go right click and go to proxies, create proxies, attach proxies, and reconnect full resolution media. Now what we need to do right now is to create proxies. So we click create proxies. Under create proxies, there's a QuickTime. This is a dialog box that opens up, and here we have the format being the QuickTime and then preset. There are so many presets here, some that I did myself, some that are generic. And then when you go to the format of H.264, we have only these. You can create your own. Maybe you want a very low resolution form of a high resolution file that you can work with easily depending on the type of machines that you're using, and you still need to maintain the quality and all that. When you're done, you export it and boom, let's go. So instead of using this, we just cancel this, go to media encoder where we, let me delete this one, media encoder where we create our own presets for the proxies. In the media encoder, locate the preset browser on the left bottom corner, and this is it. The plus icon here, you click on it and it says create encoding preset, create ingest preset. First of all, let's create an encoding preset. We need to create both encoding and ingest presets. I'll tell you why later on. So in the encoding preset, we are here to create our own low resolution form of the 4K file. Now this is it. Preset name, leave it there. QuickTime, there's QuickTime, there's other formats, but I go with QuickTime. Under QuickTime, based on preset, new preset, what we go for, I will go for the GoPro Cineform YUV 10-bit because it's a platform agnostic file, meaning that it can work on any platform. Mac, it can work on Windows, it can work on Linux, it can work on any platform. It's a cross-platform file. So I go for the GoPro Cineform YUV 10-bit. Video and audio, I keep them checked because I really need all of them. Video codec, GoPro Cineform. With the quality, I drop it to 1. Here I'll make the width 1280 and the height 720 so that it matches exactly with the aspect ratio of the high-end file. It is not giving me that, so you just check this one out and then go back again. 1280 and 750. There you have it. Now let's uncheck this one. For the frame rate, go back to Premiere and check the file format. When you go to properties, what is the frame rate for this file? It is 23976. So let's go back and create a similar one. So frame rate, go down 23976, and then you uncheck this as well, you uncheck this as well. With field order, let's choose progressive. With aspect ratio, let's choose square pixels. There's no need to render at maximum definition since we are creating a low resolution version of the file we're going to work with. So don't check it, and then keep the depth at YUV 10-bit right now. Let's go into the other areas. These are cool. Let's go back to effect. This is where we mark our proxy file, so that when we're working with proxies, we know that okay, this is a proxy file. When we toggle it, we know that we've toggled it. It's easy that way. So we come to image overlay, and the image overlay applied, go to choose. So I went into Photoshop and created a PNG file format of what I'll be using as a marker. Let's go back into the media encoder. Now in the media encoder, you need to choose. So we come here, we choose this one, the proxy PNG version. We open it up, choose it there. So apply proxy mark, and then where do we want it? We want it in the lower right button, bottom left, bottom right, and keep the size at 35. Click absolute sizing, go down, opacity, let's give opacity say 75, don't use maximum render speed, you can use previews, and then okay, so basically that's it, and we have to rename it. So we call this Tuesday tutorial proxy, Tuesday tutorial proxy, and we say okay. So there it is in the user preset and group. We see the Tuesday tutorial proxy. Okay, so now let's create the ingest file. We go to plus sign here, create ingest preset. When you go to the ingest preset, you just name this one as, okay, so you name it as Tuesday tutorial. We get Tuesday tutorial just, or let's say the Tuesday tutorial ingest. Okay. We choose the QuickTime. Transcode to file destination is very important. You check it, but the copy file to destination, it's not so needed. So we choose QuickTime, and then you go to look for the Tuesday tutorial proxy file metadata, and it's not so much needed. Let's leave it like that. So we are done creating the proxy here. Let's go back into Premiere Pro. Okay, let's confirm whether it's still a 4K file. Properties. Our properties, we see that it is a 4K file here, right here. So there it is. Okay, so here we need to attach the proxy to this file, so we convert it and be able to use the low res version of it. Okay, so now it's in the sequence. Come here, and when you click on it, let's reduce this to say 25. Still too high. 10. Yeah, so you see. So so let's scale this to frame size. Scale this to frame size. There to fit. Okay, so let's say this is the real footage, 4K, and we need to convert it, create proxy to it, and attach the proxies. Before we go here, right click, go to proxies, and then attach proxies. Here we attach. Let's click attach. Now this will come, choose this, because when you go in there, that is the proxy that was created. I created other proxies, so it's also learning just like you. So we go okay. Now this is the toggle proxies button. If you can find it here, you go into the plus sign on the program bin, press plus, you see it over here, drag it into the bin and then say okay. You find it always. That's used to toggle between the main frame and then the proxy. So when it's proxy, that's it. The mark that we place on it from Photoshop identifies the file as you using the proxy file or you using the original file. So when we toggle it here, you get the sign mark here. You toggle it back, it means you're using the full resolution. So let's use the proxy version and see how it plays. The quality is the same, everything going on well. So there it is. Now you can do your zoom ins and zoom outs and do all those things without any problems. Can keyframe back to another sort of keyframe where you pull out that. So you click from here. So guys, that's how you speed up your editing workflow with proxies. There are other ways of speeding up your editing workflow which will be taught right here on this channel, and that's the more reason why you should subscribe if you haven't done that. And if you have subscribed, don't forget to hit the bell button so that you get all notifications on any day we drop any tutorial or any awesome thing right here on this channel. Keep it locked. I salute and thank you so much for allowing me to teach you what I know about how to speed up your editing workflow. Go to your bench, edit any kind of footage with proxies, and you know where you learned it for. I salute ya.